comic book fans, and welcome to another exciting edition of Cammy's Comic Corner. I'm your host as always, Cammy. Now, I have a little bit of a different format this episode. I haven't done this kind of format since way back in my first couple of episodes I ever recorded. 2 books came out this week that both were just completely amazing, and I couldn't choose between them which one would be my pick of the week. So, you know what? I picked both of them. Yes, I could have had a Fast Five and a couple of, a pick of the week as usual. But no, these two just need to come. It's like it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing when 2 amazing books from 2 different companies come out in the same week. So let's get right into those said books. First up, from Marvel, we have The Fantastic Four, number 571, written by Jonathan Hickman and art by Dale Eaglesham. Now, I can't remember the last time I was having this much fun with the Fantastic Four. Like, you know, the most recent with Millar and Hitch, everyone's like, oh, it was amazing. No, it wasn't. Nothing happened. It was just beautiful art, and then they had Stuart Immonen come in on the last issue because Hitch couldn't make it or something like that. Anyway, we have Jonathan Hickman and Dale Eaglesham probably, and I'm just putting it out there, bringing us one of the best Fantastic Four stories of all time. But let's get into the details here. So Reed Richards, he's figured out that there's been a little like a cabal, a little meeting, a little like overseeing group of other Reed Richards from alternate dimensions, and they're all working together to solve everything. And that's what this Richard's all about, is solving everything. That's what keeps him up awake at night. So we follow Reed as he, first of all, in the first couple of pages, they're battling against Galactus and 4 Silver Surfers. If that doesn't get you right off the bat, I don't know what will. And then he's walked through different planets where they've solved hunger. He's seen how they've handled the Doom situation, which they pretty much lobotomized Dr. Doom. But you know what? It's all in the good of mankind. You can't solve everything and still have a guy like Doom running around, putting his little metal fingers in all of it. So there's kind of like a lobotomized Doom army underneath their headquarters, and who knows if that's going to come back and bite them, because let me tell you, if there's one thing more terrifying than just, you know, Dr. Doom, it's 100 of them all at the same time going, Richards! It's like stereo sound, you know, if that's going to happen. But anyway, as soon as he's about to be inducted into the whole secret group, one of the Richards betrays the other Richards, and at the end, the Celestials break through the wall and join their little party. Amazing stuff. You got the humor, you've got the action, and you got Reed Richards being written like Reed Richards should be written. And I also, like I've said before, like the little Tom Strong outfit that he has going on. Jonathan Hickman's one of my favorite writers, and it goes to show that this property is very, very well and safe in his hands. Gorgeous stuff. I highly recommend it. Next up from DC, we have Detective Comics number 857, written by Greg Rucka and art by J.H. Williams III. Now, the art in this book, in this issue in particular, almost brought a tear to my eye, just looking through every page. J.H. Williams is revolutionizing comic books. He is making them what they've always should have been, and he's breaking all the boundaries, all the rules. People go, you can't do that. He's giving them the finger saying, fuck you, look at my gorgeous art. That alone is why I consider this a pick of the week. It's just the gorgeous art. And don't get me wrong, the Dave Stewart's colors as well are just completely phenomenal. But anyway, let's get into the story. Kate and Alice are having a little talk on the phone, as it were. Alice has kidnapped her dad, and she's saying, oh, by the way, you know, I'm going to do something really, really bad. And from the background, her dad's able to get in that, hey, you should be wearing a hazmat suit for this mission, meaning there's some, maybe it might be some biochemical weapons that are in storage at this army base, and she might be flying them up via airplane and dropping them all over Gotham. Creepy shit. And, you know, that's the classic villain thing. I'm going to, you know, just have all this gas go over the city, unless, you know, you pay my ransom. I don't remember seeing a ransom, because this is the Religion of Crime. But anyway, so with the help of the ex-Religion of Crime members, Kate, a.k.a. Batwoman, they go to the Air Force Base. They have their own airplane, and they fly up to meet him, and within midair, she jumps out of her plane and lands onto Alice's plane. And she says, I can't fly, but my dad can. Meaning she has to, has to save her dad so he can take control of the plane and bring it down safely. So there's a huge fight between the goons and Alice, and then finally Alice and Batwoman go at it. There's a big shootout on top of the airplane, and at the end, she is left dangling, Alice is, and she wants to be let go. Batwoman says, no, don't do it. She takes out her knife and says, you have our father's eyes, and then stabs her in the wrist, forcing Batwoman to drop her. Then we come to the startling realization of, what the fuck? They're sisters? One's good and one's evil? Oh my god, it's just like the prophecy in the religion of crime, in the crime Bible. It was just fantastic because as Alice drops from the plane, the color goes to just black and white. Because if you know Alice, she's always vibrant in colors and glowing almost. I made the comparison before. It's like Gwen Stefani meets Queen Amidala. That's what her whole look is going for. And then just to see the tones go from bright to just dark, gray, black and white. Powerful stuff. Amazing series. I can't remember the last time Batman book was this amazing, and Batman's not even in it. It's Batwoman. That's the best part. I don't know how many more issues of this we have, but let me tell you, I'm savoring each and every one. And DC, if you're going to make this an absolute edition, then by golly, sign me up. I want those pages as big as possible. I want to hang them on my wall if I can. Just great stuff. Well, comic book fans, that does it for Cammy's Comic Corner this week. If you want more Cammy's Comic Corner goodness, head on over to www.cammyscomiccorner.com. From there, you can subscribe to us on the RSS feed or on iTunes. And also, check the weekly reviews, check my pull list, check the Comic-Con section, check the contest section, etc. In the first week of October, I'm going to be releasing the Brian Benjamin and Sean Galloway interview, and that was pretty fun. It was a fun day interviewing those two. So keep an eye out for that. Also, if you like any of the kick-ass t-shirts that you see me wearing, head on over to www.deadlinegraphics.net and send Kelly an email. From there, you can you can get a whole catalog of DC, Marvel, Image, Dark Horse, etc. Whatever you want, he can get it for you. There's only one name that I trust when it comes to comic book t-shirts, and that is Kelly over at www.deadlinegraphics.net. And also, huge shout out to my other sponsor, Rising Sun Creations at rsc-online.com. Rising Sun Creations specializes in U.S. comic books, manga, and collectible toys imported straight from Japan. All available at one glorious store in Mission Valley if you're in the San Diego area, or online store at rsc-online.com. Special thanks to my sponsor. Well, comic book fans, that does it this week. Not to worry, next week we'll probably be back to the normal format of Pick of the Week, Fast 5, or just Fast 5, or just Pick of the Week, depending on how the week is. So until then, this has been Cammy's Comic Corner. I've been your host, Cammy. Yeah, that's right, I'm Cammy. Bye.